What's up guys, I'm here. Welcome back to another Manchester United career mode. Let's take a look at the calendar for today's episode. We are going to be having one Champions League match against Basel in the group stage. We also have a game coming up against Everton. The game against Norwich is probably going to be simulated, and then I think I'm going to be playing this match against Villarreal, and then maybe we might have time for the game against Manchester City. So that might be happening in this game, the Manchester Derby. I actually think what I might do is even simulate 2 of these games because I would like to play against City, unless I could just play 4 games in this episode. I'll have to decide throughout this episode, but nevertheless, let's get into it straight away. Coming up against Basel. Basel picked up a victory in their first Champions League match. Here's the starting 11 for today. We have Matthew, Ryan, Fosu, Mensah, Smalling, Shula, Shaw, Pogba, Carvalho, Januzaj, Martial, Rashford, and Paulo Dybala. The first game in the Champions League last time was a 1-0 victory, and honestly, I was expecting more. I think it was 1-0. I think it might have been 1 or 2-0. And Pogba has been doing well here. In real life, it's a different story. You can say that maybe he needs time to adapt, but like, it's almost the end of the season. But nevertheless, we're still going to use him because of that 94 overall and those incredible stats. Let's see what we can do here. Already starting Januzaj, back to Pogba. Januzaj in the box. Januzaj, can he take a shot? Januzaj scored last Champions League match. He does get blocked right there. Dybala has Rashford. Rashford, can he take it around? Use that speed. Rashford into the box. Rashford takes the shot. It hits off both posts. Marcus Rashford getting very unlucky. Hits off both posts. And the ball just goes out of play. Can he find Dybala? Dybala's trying to break in some space. Dybala gets taken down in the box. That's going to be a penalty. It seems we're getting a lot of penalties. And it's an ex-Juve player, so rigore for Dybala. Dybala gets taken down. This is going to be another penalty. Can Dybala score? Top, bottom right corner. That one's into the back of the net. It's Paulo Dybala. He's been scoring quite a few goals, him and Rashford. He gets this one on a penalty. It's 1-0 in the 30th minute. Nicely placed penalty. Goalkeeper rooted to the spot. That's into the back of the net. I wanted to go top right corner, but it ended up in the bottom right. First goal in the Champions League for Dybala. 31st minute, 1-0. Forward, we got one last attack before the end of the first half. Januzaj. Okay, can't get around the defender. It's 1-0. Let's get into the second half. Januzaj doing well on that one. Januzaj, Rashford, back to Dybala. Dybala's in some space. Can Dybala finish? Great goal, Dybala. Stole the ball. Januzaj into Rashford. Rashford is going to be getting the assist. It's Paulo Dybala. It's 2-0. Second goal for him. Let's see if he can maybe snatch himself up a hat-trick. A great pass in. And Paulo Dybala is going to be scoring. That's number 2. It's 2-0. Sporar into the box. Matthew Ryan going to be making a great save. Stefan into the box. Great save, Ryan. Once again, we're just letting them walk in. They've got another corner. What can they do from this one? Sanabria. What a clearance. Okay, Martial. Can he get to this one? Martial is going to get to this one. Pushes forward. He's got Rashford, but he's in an offside position. Here's Martial running towards goal. Martial, can he finish? Martial from the counter. He hits off the bar. Martial, come on. All that, and then you can't even finish. A bit too much power on it, but it's okay. It's picked up by Pogba. Pogba into Blind. Blind. We cannot take advantage of that one. The defender gets it. Rivieros, who's been solid all game. Martial picks it up into Sanabria. Sanabria is there. Outside foot. Great save. Goalkeeper. We have not been able to score. Rashford keeps this one in. Nicely done by Rashford. He's still on the ball. Into Pogba. Pogba. Mensah. Mensah gonna go for a finesse shot. Mensah completely misses the target. How have we not scored a third goal? And that's it. That's going to be in the match. 2-0 victory. Goal scored by Dybala off a penalty. And then Dybala once again. Another 3 points in the Champions League here against Basel. We're now sitting hopefully in first with 6 points. Training injury. Timothy Fosu Mensah has suffered a broken ankle. Every time we change month, there seems to be a training injury. Mensah is out for 7 weeks, and now we're going to have to play Darmian. We got a youth squad monthly report. Some of the players, Liam Moore, 15, 56 overall, 70 to 92 potential. And Darren Hogan, 49 overall, 72 to 92 potential. He does have decent strength and sprint speed. Everything else is not that good, so we could probably start training him and then try to promote him into the first team so we can complete the objective. So we're coming up against Everton, and Everton, I think last time were in the bottom half of the table. Yes, they're in 17th place. With 6 games played, they have 1 victory, 1 draw, and 4 losses. So I honestly think I can simulate this match and walk out of here with a victory. We're currently in 4th place. Let's get into simulation of this match. Here's the lineup for today's match. We're going with Donnarumma, Darmian, Bailly, who's back from injury, so he's getting the start. Blin, Borthwick, Jackson, Carvalho, Campo, Lemina, Lingard, Sanabria, and Keita in the 4-3-3 formation. We've got Griezmann on the bench. He hasn't been the best of players, and he's already starting to decrease, which makes no sense. He's 30, so why does he start to decrease so quickly? Blin scores, Barkley scores. It's 1-1 going into the second half. Cleverly comes on for Bezic. Nothing else has been happening. Mkhitaryan comes on, Rojo comes on. Can we score ourselves a goal, or we're going to be walking out here with a Okay, we're going to be walking out here with a victory. I was going to say a draw, and then Mkhitaryan scores. 2-1 victory. Goal scored by Mkhitaryan and Dali Blin, and Everton's goal was scored by Ross Barkley. Next match coming up against 4th place Norwich. When have you ever heard that in your life? Norwich with 15 points right under us, and it's at Old Trafford, so this match is going to be simulated. So we're going with pretty much our main lineup. I'm going to be leaving Bailly and Schüller on the bench because I want them to play in the next Champions League match. Going with Donnarumma, Darmian, Smalling, Nastasic, Shaw, Pogba, Carvalho, Griezmann, Rashford, Dybala, and Keita. Pogba scoring, Shaw scoring. It's 2-0. Let's simulate to the end of the match. 4-0 victory. 2 goals by Pogba, 1 goal by Shaw, 1 goal by Griezmann, and Pogba is actually feeling a little bit unsettled. Hopefully that, boosts his morale, and that is a 4-0 victory and 3 points. Second match is coming up against Villarreal, and they only have 1 point after 2 matches, and I'm trying to win as many games as I can so we can just, push through this group stage. Let's get into it once again at Old Trafford, see if we can pick ourselves up a victory. Lineup for this match, a 4-3-3, because I don't want too many attacking players, especially with the Manchester City game coming up in 2 days. We're going with Donnarumma, Darmian, Bailly, Schüller, Borthwick, Jackson, Carvalho, Pogba, Lemina, Januzaj, Martial, and Marcus Rashford. So let's see how Bailly actually plays. I've simulated some matches with him, but I have not actually played with him. So let's see if, he's the defender we've been actually missing to stop all those shots from coming in. Obviously, it helps when you have a world-class goalkeeper and a decent backup in your lineup, but let's see how Bailly can play. Pogba just cannot get the pass in. Espinosa, is he going to take a shot? Donnarumma gets beat at the near post. To be fair, he had Borthwick Jackson standing in front of him who could have made a block, but you can't get beat at the near post like that. Donnarumma, come on. You're supposed to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and you get beat like that. Cannot make the save. It's 1-0 for Villarreal, who I always seem to have problems against. Lemina, Januzaj, Pogba going to go for a first-time shot. Pogba keeps missing the target. You're supposed to have like 90-something long shots and you cannot hit the target. Januzaj, referee blows the whistle as we're going on an attack. It's 1-0 for Villarreal. Let's get into the second half. Espinosa with Bailly. Espinosa's going to take a shot. Donnarumma gets beat again. It's just not a good game for him right now. Should be saving that. Bailly he had nowhere to go. Espinosa, great dribbling. Good shot with his left foot. Look at that. 5 United players surrounding him, and they could not get the ball off of him. It's 2-0. It's Espinosa once again. Januzaj to Martial. Pogba, Carvalho. Good play. Lemina into the middle. Rashford's there. Rashford, can he shoot? Yes, he can. He finds the shot. He finds the back of the net. It's Marcus Rashford once again. It's 2-1. The lead has been cut to 1. Good passing play. And after Asenio made the fantastic save on Pogba, Carvalho into Lemina into Rashford. Rashford scores. That's going to be Marcus Rashford's first goal in the Champions League. He has 3 goals or 4 goals in the Premier League. And it's now 2-1. Goals were scored within 5 minutes of each other. Rashford, can he take it around? This defender, who are you? Get out of here. Okay, Rashford. Nicely done, Rashford. Can he finish from here? I don't know why I shot. I had Januzaj, but it's picked up by Martial. Martial into Lemina into the middle. Januzaj. Can he get up? This defender, Rakitic, I have no idea who he is. He's blocking everything. Good ball to Rashford. Wasn't for Rashford. Let's stop. Give it to Carvalho. Lemina has got Martial. Don't know why he went to Pogba. Pogba fighting for it. Into the middle to Rashford. Can he finish once again? Marcus Rashford. Yes, Pogba. Good block. Marcus Rashford is there. It's 2-2 in the 90th. And it's none other than Marcus Rashford. He wasn't coming off. It was Januzaj coming off. Good ball into Rashford. Pogba surging forward, gets that one into Rashford. Good finish to the left of the goalkeeper. Donnarumma hasn't had the best of games today, but I guess, I don't know, defending could have been better. Now Pogba's coming off, Januzaj's coming off. This is probably going to be the end of the match. We had to wait till the 90th minute to draw this game level. That's the end of this match, a 1-1 draw. So we're not perfect in the Champions League. 2 victories, 1 draw. And now we have the Manchester Derby coming up. So we've got 2 monthly scouting updates before this match, and let's see what they have brought us back. Lewis Morris, 54 to 68 overall with a potential of 69 to 89. He looks very good. He's already worth 275,000. Max Cox, great name. Cameron Phillips, Nicholas Wright, all these players, nothing too special, so I'm going to be rejecting this guy. Going to be actually keeping Cox here. Going to be rejecting Phillips, going to be rejecting Wright, going to be rejecting Harrison, and I'm going to be keeping Connor Roberts. Going to be keeping them just in the monthly scouting update. Let's see what Papadopoulos has brought us back, and it doesn't seem to be anything special through overall. Mark McDonald has 75 to 94 potential. Ian Derry, let's release this guy. Let's keep Brady. He might turn into something special. And let's keep Crow. So we're going to be keeping these 4 players. Not going to be signing any of them. And they're going to be scouted further. Manchester Derby. Let's do this. Let's just take a look at where Manchester City sit in the table. They're in 13th. They might have lost all of their better players. We currently have 6 victories, 1 draw, 1 loss. And Crystal Palace is up top of the table. Absolutely killing it this season. No losses. Then there's Chelsea. Then us. Let's get into it at the Etihad Stadium and see if we can pick ourselves up a victory to end this episode. Switching back to the 4-2-4 for this match. Donnarumma, Darmian, Smalling, Bailly, Shaw, Pogba, Carvalho, Griezmann, Martial, Rashford, and Dybala. Let's hope that Bailly and even Donnarumma could have themselves a better game here. I can see they have Niang, I can see they have Sterling, Sané, Kevin De Bruyne still. So I have no idea why they're in such a bad position. Maybe they lost the goalkeeper, but I can see they still have players that, I don't know. They still have Gundogan. They still have John Stones, who granted is, I mean, he's a good defender. He's just not world class, but he probably is in this game because of we're in the 6th season. They still have Sterling. They have Niang, who we sold to them. So let's see if that doesn't come and bite me in the ass. They still have Fernando. They still have Gundogan. That's a good pass into Sané. I should be defending. And Niang completely misses the target. Something he does a lot in real life. Left-footed shot. Goes past Donnarumma. Scary moment. Could have been down 1-0. Okay. That's going to be probably a yellow for Bailly. Or not even a card. Yes, it's going to be a yellow for Bailly. I thought it was going to be a good challenge. Now they've got themselves a free kick here right outside the box. It's going to be De Bruyne. Can he... somebody block it? That's over the bar. Okay. Nothing happened on that one. Martial takes it forward. Martial, can he beat him with skill? Yes, he can, but does get taken down. That's a sliding challenge. Referee Seamus Coleman is going to be getting a yellow card. Okay, I think that's deserving of a yellow card. I don't know. Borderline. Let's go. Whip this one in. Pogba. Can we find somebody's head? That one's whipped into the box. Rashford gets to that one. Rashford is wide of goal. End of the first half. 0-0. It's been a game in the middle of the park. City had some opportunities. We had one opportunity through Rashford. Yellow card for Bailly. Let's get into the second half. See if we can pick ourselves up a goal here. It's a good ball to Sané. He's all alone on the side. Is he going to play it in? That's the Sterling. Darmian, he's trying a back heel. Donnarumma gets to that one. Let's send this forward. Donnarumma to Martial. Martial. Referee. My goodness. Give him another yellow. Give him another yellow. Yes, that's a red card. So Manchester City is going to be down to 10 men in the final 5 minutes of the match. Come on. Not that much time left. We're looking for a goal. Dybala gets it. Can he find Rashford? Rashford back into Dybala. Dybala's there. Dybala is going to finish. Yes. Dybala is going to be scoring right after they get the red card. Take advantage of it. And it's Paulo Dybala and Marcus Rashford linking up once again. The home crowd right there to see it all. Great pass in and then right back into him. Defender or De Bruyne could not get to it. And Rui could not get to it because he's been getting to everything this match. Third goal for Dybala. It took up until the 87th minute to finally get a goal. And then Sterling and Niang just colliding there. It's 1-0. Let's see if we can hold this lead. Pogba. Wait for Martial or somebody. He's got Dybala. Dybala's going to run forward. Dybala. Can he get it onto his left foot? Avoids the sliding challenge. Into Martial. Martial. Can he finish? Martial should have taken it with his right foot. Easy save for Rui. Let's send this one in. Pogba to the back post. Can Smalling get there? Smalling. Nobody can. Can somebody get to it? No, this ball is bouncing all over the place. Picked up by Shaw. That one's down to Dybala, and John Stones goes down with an injury. They all collided. John Stones looked like he's going to be going off with an injury. Let's send this one down to Rui. Is the referee going to blow the full-time whistle? Yes, he will. We win the Manchester Derby. We pick up 3 points here. 1-0, goal scored by Paulo Dybala. Right after this match, Pogba has come up to me and said, yes, I am unsettled at the moment. So Pogba is feeling a little bit unsettled. Now, let me know if it gets to a point where he wants to leave. Should I just try loaning him out and keeping him, or make it realistic? And if he wants to leave, he wants to leave. He's 28 years old. He's 94. He's one of the best players in the game right now. But let me know what I should do. He's feeling a little bit unsettled. I don't know why. It just happens. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Next time, we have a game coming up against QPR in the EFL Cup. Nothing too special. Then Burnley, nothing really too special. We have a game against Arsenal, PSV, and again, a game against Villarreal. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I think we might be in 2nd or 3rd place still. But I will see you next time.
Do it!
Do what?
Just do it!
Okay, do what?
Do it!
Subscribe to my channel! But I already am subscribed. Oh. Follow me on Twitter at TheNobzYT.
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
But I can't.
Yes, you can!
Oh, okay.